post this morning of who was coming, but I still had people commenting saying that they were coming. So that's good.
We're good. Make sure we're good over here. Yep. There we go. Notified. Boom.
Yeah. I wait for the same thing.
We live, yo. What's up? All right. Cool.
All right. First and foremost, you guys, welcome to Focus Friday. You got Kirsty, you got Daniel. If you don't see the red live button in the top corner, that means you're catching the replay. Do me a favor to boost it back into the algorithm and to really accelerate other people seeing this later on, whether you're brand new today or you are here a month later. Okay. I want you to hashtag replay in the comments if you're catching this later and you do not see the red live button. Deal? For those of you who are live, go ahead and put hashtag live in the comments and start tagging your team. If you, my charger just fell out. If you don't have team members yet, cool, don't care. Swipe us down on your phone, go to the top of this Facebook group and put the @ sign and tag some people. I challenge you to tag 5 people who you don't even know. You just scroll through and see their name. And so you put @Alana, @John, tag me if you want, but get it into the algorithm. Let's get commenting. Let's get engaging. All right.
Yes.
Plug my thing in here.
Freaking good. All right. A lot of you guys are tagging already. Awesome. Keep that going. What's up, John? What's up? Hey, we got John in the house. And then we got another John in the house. We got Jay Johnson, Jonathan Goggins, John Artsberger. Man, we got Janet. We got the J team. Look at that. The J team, 4 J's in the house.
And Jonathan.
Right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's our girl, Catherine, man? Catherine is rocking it on YouTube right now. She's got multiple videos out there. She's doing some how-tos. She's breaking out of her shell, crushing it out. And she's getting sales. I mean, hey, all good right there. Good stuff. I'm going
to tag Catherine. That was a good shout out.
Yeah. I just tagged her and I think someone else just tagged her too. So awesome stuff, man. Awesome stuff. So, hey, correct me if I'm wrong, Kirsty, but we got something special coming up that we're going to be working on for people that are at a certain level or above. And that's really what is going to be the focus for today, Focus Friday, is there's going to be something special coming up on, did we decide? I think it is going to be the 11th of May. So we're going to be rocking that out right there. So my friends, we are going to do something that, I'm just going to be honest, it may ruffle a few feathers, but it's out of tough love. We're going to be doing a webinar on the 11th of May, but we're going to be doing a webinar, and you guys have all been well, not all, but many of you guys have been part of the team webinars that we do where Kirsty and I do the presenting for you. We close the deal, we give the value, we show the savings, we show the income, we do all that stuff. We give that all to you guys. This one's going to be a little different. It's going to be a little special because we're going to be bringing in some special guests that have never been live on any of these webinars with us. Okay. So that's part of it. But the other part of it is we are not going to give the link out. So the specific Zoom link where people can go and get registered, this is going to be for a very select audience and for a very select group of people. So that being said, we're going to open this up to director and above. So if you are an SHG director and above, you are going to get access to this Zoom link. If you are not director and above, Stugats, you're not going to be able to get in there and you're not going to be able to participate in this webinar. But I can tell you right now, this webinar is going to be pure fire because we're going to push ourselves harder. We got some special guests coming in. We got some special people that are speaking that haven't spoken before, that are literally filled with fire and fury and passion, that are going to bring the heat. And in order for you to get on this webinar, now it's not about you getting on this webinar. It's about you getting access to the link so you can invite people to this webinar. Because as usual, when we close out, we're going to be giving the call to action, get back with the person that shared this with you. And we're also going to be teaching and showing you guys, those you guys that are director and above, we're going to be giving you guys a special invitation strategy that we have used before and is proven to work because we have done webinars with other people using this webinar launch strategy. And we're going to give you that same strategy. We're going to show you how to set up all your emails. We're going to show you how to invite people in. And even more importantly, we're going to show you how to invite people to join you during the live webinar so they can get your link and sign up with you. But again, you must be director and above. So here's your focus, right? For this weekend is you're going to focus on doing whatever you got to do to get to director, because next week, probably towards the end of the week, we are going to start giving out this link, and we're going to start giving out the strategy and the direction and the how-to get people on this webinar. All right. So that way you have plenty of time to market, to email, to message, to, post on Facebook, whatever you got to do to your audience and to your timeline. But we're not just going to be handing this link out to everybody. This is like, you got to earn your way to this webinar. Okay. Mm-hmm. But like I said before, we're going to be doing things that teaching strategies, teaching methods that we haven't done before, but are proven to work because we've already tested this with other members. And we're going to have some special guests and speakers that have been on the webinar that have never spoken before. And these folks are tearing it up right now. So you don't want to miss this webinar, and you don't want to miss the opportunity to get your people to this webinar, because 100% we will close sales on this webinar, guaranteed.
Yep. Our close ratio, you guys, is, in my opinion, like a third. So for example, if you personally hit director and then you had 100 people show up, let's say half of them actually come live. Well, can you imagine for a moment how it would feel for you to go 50 people who come because of you, who are excited because of you about the opportunity you have. Okay. And then you close a third of them. I mean, what's the math on that? That's like what, 18 people? I don't know. Can you imagine for a moment helping 18 people make and save money because of a webinar for 45 minutes that Daniel and I do? And then you have all the tips and tricks of how to follow up, of how to market, all of that, because you're director and above. We're going to give you all of that information in preparation beforehand. My friend, go balls to the wall. Now is the time to crush your business. It is. And it's the reason it could ruffle feathers, as Daniel said at the beginning, is because if you are not director right now and you're like, oh man, I'm missing out. Let that fear, let that hunger drive you to get to director, because you only miss out if you sit there and be lazy. Am I right?
And why don't we just say this? I mean, let's look at the calendar here. So by today's the 29th. So by the 6th, okay. So by the 6th, if you are director by the 6th, by next Focus Friday, we will get you the Zoom link. We will get you the invitation link to this webinar. But if you're not director or above by the 6th, then you're going to miss out on this chance, because I'm telling you right now, guys, we are going to crush it out. This is, in my opinion, this is going to be our best webinar yet. And we've done some great webinars. Some of them you guys have seen, some of them you haven't seen. Obviously, some of the ones that we've done is the one that is literally in the webinar VSL, which is in our funnels on our team training site. But we've done other webinars where we've crushed out some massive sales. Plain and simple, like, without tooting our own horn, like, we know what we're doing. We know how to give the value. We know how to give the call to action. We know how to get people to a webinar. All you guys need to do is tap into that and take advantage of that. And if you do, then you guys will be reaping the harvest, because if you guys follow the strategies and you guys get people to this webinar, we will close sales. End of story. So,
Yep. That's how it works every single time. And that honestly is not us tooting our own horn. It's that when a person comes because of an invite, because you knew how to market to them without being pitchy, again, knowing your freaking avatar. Okay. When you do that, it's natural that they want to sign up. It's not, I need to ask my spouse, or, oh, it's $100. I can't. It's, here's my card. But it's not even if you're a good salesperson, because we don't sell in this business. You are not in the convincing game. As soon as you feel like you're convincing someone or you're awkward in following up, you're doing it wrong. We're going to teach you exactly how to do it for everyone who's a director. Kind of think of it like a specific mastermind. Okay. if you're in that mastermind, you're going to propel and accelerate your business way more than you sitting around whining about how you're not a director. Do you guys agree with that? All almost 30 of you. If that ruffles your feathers, admit it. If that makes you mad, admit it. Let me debunk your thought process right now. Get on, comment, put me on fire. Let me help you help yourself. Okay. And I'm going to go back to tagging people.
I mean, that's it, guys. And it's like, our goal as leaders, our goal as, I guess leaders and mentors of this community, it isn't just to get sales. It isn't just to get you guys spillover. It isn't just to, create cool training sites and products and everything else to give that to you guys. That's all part of it. But, sometimes sometimes you just need a little push, and maybe this is it. Maybe this is that push. Or to be honest, like if this doesn't motivate you, you're like, oh, well, I have 2. Oh my goodness. How am I going to get 3 between now and next Friday? Like, you can either A, use that as motivation, or B, use that as defeat. It's really up to you and how you want to use it. But I can tell you right now from experience, by doing this for a long, long time, that, having a push motivation, having someone behind you kind of nudging you along can be very, very beneficial. Mm-hmm. And I would strongly suggest that you take this opportunity to take advantage. These are those, I like to call them this. These are those, and can be those defining moments. So kind of like almost in quotation marks there, those little defining moments in your business, in your MLM career, because if you are treating this like a business, you can call this like your MLM career. These are those defining moments that, hey, you know what? I remember, you could be saying to yourself, man, I remember years ago when there was this thing that came up and I really went for it and I gave my all, I gave my focus, I gave my attention, and I met the requirement and I got people onto that webinar. And from there, my business just exploded. So you guys have that opportunity right now to go do that, or you can let it bring you down and defeat you and be like, oh man, even if you have no one on your team, you can go get 5 people in a week. Trust me when I tell you, I see people on our team getting 5 sales in a day, yet alone 5 sales in a week. You guys can go do that if you make it a priority, if you take it serious. If you can take those daily disciplines, you can turn them on steroids. Instead of doing the bare minimum and just doing like 1 a day, you can do 2 a day, 3 a day, 4 a day, 5 a day. Like Jason Perez, who's out there doing like the weeklies multiple times a week, So you can do the bare minimum and hope for the maximum, or you can increase your output. And man, I was listening to Earl Nightingale yesterday, and I was listening to a whole new video series that I'd never heard before. And he said something specific in there, and I just absolutely fell in love. And it was, the only limit on your income is you. Everybody comment that down below. Put that in quotation marks. The only limit on your income is you. Okay. The only limit on your income is you. It's not your boss. It's not your family. It's not your spouse. It's not your boyfriend, your girlfriend. The only limit on your income is you. And if you make you a priority, if you make your business a priority, you will find ways to make things like this happen. Or that's so good. You could let, your brain get in the way. That's that.
And that's really key, you guys, is who says it? Your limitations are self-imposed. It's one of your favorite quotes. Who says that? Earl okay. So see, maybe we should go study Earl. I'm just saying. If your limitations are self-imposed, you have not a freaking person to blame. It is on you, babe. It is on you. And if it's on you, thank heavens. Because can you imagine if it was up to something outside of me to get my 5 sales a day? That would tick me off. That would make me mad. I don't want it to be up to someone else. I want to wake up and be who I want to be, to attract the right people to me and help them out and have them think beyond themselves. If I had to rely on Daniel, if I had to rely on my daughter, if I had to rely on a dog, if I had to rely on the economy, if I had to rely on, fill in the blank with whatever you're relying on outside of you. If you had to rely on something else, you would not succeed. Thank heavens, it's up to you, right? Don't you guys want that empowerment? Put empowerment in the comments right now, all 30 of you, if you would rather have empowerment than victim, because your victim mindset, your focus on why you cannot is bullcrap. It is some serious, smelly, nasty BS. Okay.
I smelled that stuff. BS, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, it is. Am I right? It is bad. It's bad to have something outside of you holding you back. But if you're going to be empowered around your goals with SHG and have walkaway income and truly experience what we keep saying, leverage, thank heavens it's up to you. Okay, everyone put this in the comments too. You guys have heard me say this before. Guess what? Here's your smack today. Your success is guaranteed. Put that in the comments. In fact, make it about you. My success is guaranteed. Because here's the thing. If you were to approach every single day, getting to director, messaging someone, replying back, following up, getting on YouTube, getting over yourself about videos. Oh my gosh, just go freaking show your face. Who cares? Okay. If you were to approach every single day like your success is guaranteed, spoiler, it would be. But if you approach every single day of why you can't or why you're going to hold yourself back or I would, but I insert excuse, you're going to be right. So as I said a million times before, would you rather be right or would you rather have results? Do you want to have Groundhog Day or do you want to increase your income? Because to me, I don't want Groundhog Day. I don't want to be in the same spot now as I was last week, now as I was a year ago. You guys, only 3 years ago now, I was in over $120,000 of unsecured debt. Now I do 5 figures a month with ease. That does not happen based on luck. That is not circumstance. That, my friend, is design. You can create anything you want. But if you're going to create anything you want, it better be something worthy of you. It better be something that says, I can, not I cannot. Does that make sense to you guys?
Makes total sense to me.
Yeah, good. I'm glad.
Hey, just trying to help, you know?
Yeah. I'm glad. Questions, thoughts around that, you guys? Who's in it to win it? Who by the 6th? Did you say the 6th? I think it was.
Next Friday, the 6th.
So you have really 1 week.
Yeah, you guys have a week. You guys have, and trust me when I tell you that is more than enough time.
It is.
If you really wanted to, you could go get a family member, a friend, a spouse, significant other, whoever. You could get someone to help you with that. Hey, come in, join at gold, platinum, titanium, whatever. You could help them build an income. You can create a second income for your household. If you have someone else in your family who can sign up, you can have 2 members per household as long as they have different socials or different tax IDs. By the way, I have a video out there on YouTube about this exact same strategy. Kirsty's done it. John's done it. I've done it. Bill's done it. Like we all have multiple accounts. Josh has done it where we guys have multiple accounts. And as an example, for me, my golds go down, most of my 2 legs. And then my platinums and my titaniums all go under my wife's account. And hey, look, now my wife's account is getting some really significant residual income every single month. And to be honest with you, we're just about to buy a brand new vehicle. And and this is just a saucy little hint right here. We're just about to buy a brand new vehicle because yesterday my truck, I drive my vehicles into the ground. I don't, put any extra stuff or, like my truck is outside. It literally has about 190,000 miles on it. It's rusting. It's falling apart. And I was driving home yesterday and literally my power steering went and the radiator went all at the same time. And I almost lost power and I had to pull over, fix a couple things, get back on the road and get home, limping into the driveway. But we were talking, my wife and I were talking last night. We're like, all right, well, now we're shopping for vehicles. So we're shopping for a Chevy Tahoe, a Chevy Traverse, one of the two. And it said, hey, well, guess what? I have enough money saved up in Savings Highway where we could put a nice $20,000 to $25,000 deposit down. We could only finance, a small amount of money, and then we'll take your account and that's going to be our monthly payments. We could easily easily afford a $500, $600, $700, $800 monthly car payment, and it all gets paid for with her account. $0 come out of our pocket. $0. No bank loan. No, like, we're not taking money of our checking account, money market account, savings account. No money hits our pocket, our pocketbook. It literally all comes right out of Savings Highway and is paid for and funded by the second account that we created. So if you guys don't have a second account, you guys may want to think about having a second account where you guys can kind of almost create that play money, create that, hey, like, we're going to create that second income stream. That's what we did. And that's about to fund a brand new vehicle for us. So just throwing that out there. Yep. But that's just one way, one suggestion, one way how you guys can, you know, if you need to get to director, if you got 3 and you want to get 1 more, maybe 2 more, you know, get out there, man, go get to work, go get out there, either get some traffic, double, triple, quadruple up on those daily disciplines. Don't just do the bare minimum and hope for the maximum, you know, get out there and really push and stretch yourself over the next week and go for it. Because I'm telling you right now, that webinar on the 11th, man, is going to be pure fire. And we will close a high percentage of sales. It's going to happen.
Yep. We will be on our A game more than we've been on our A game before. And in the past, we have slammed things down. You guys know that. I'm confident of it. With you hitting director, think bigger than yourself. Okay. Think bigger than yourself. Director is what? 5 people?
Yep.
Is that right? So 5 people. It's not that you need to go bug your family and friends. And please, for the love of all that is holy, stop spamming your news feed. Knock it off. People don't care about the feature. They care about the benefit. They need to know what's in it for them. People are incredibly selfish. They are selfish. You have to know what's in it for them. You have to understand them like you read their diary. Hello, avatar training. Okay. When you sponsor 5 people and then you accelerate your business because now you're on an exclusive webinar that's open to only directors, you take your business way more seriously. Yep, Bev, they can be gold, platinum, they could be titanium, anything. Yep. When you hit director, what does that do for you? But
director is director. It doesn't matter what level they came in at. 5.
Yep,
sponsoring
exactly.
5 is sponsoring 5.
Yep, exactly. Think about those people though, those 5 people who then help 5 people. Notice I didn't say get 5 people. Okay. When you switch your mentality from let me hurry and sponsor people and I will get this and get that and whatever. No, you are helping people save money and make money. You've got to think larger than yourself. Think beyond yourself. Those 5 people know 5 people, don't they? I mean, crap, I've got 5 people in my family, right? Those 5 people know 5 people who know 5 people times a billion. And if you sit and wallow in your excuses of where you are not yet, rather than seeing where you could go, you're going to shoot yourself in the foot. In fact, you're probably going to shoot yourself in the face. Again, you want results? Do you want excuses? You can't have both. Do you want to pick out of your pocket? I could, but well, I'm really busy this next week. Yeah, bro, me too. And I was mad I only got 3 sales yesterday. So wouldn't you like to be in a position where 3 sales is like your minimum? Wouldn't you like to be in a position like that?
Isn't that such an awesome problem to have? Like, the problem is you only got 3 sales. Like, that's a great problem to have. I'm sure many people on our team would love to have that problem. And guess what? You can have that problem if you get out there and you go stay consistent and you do the things that Kirsty has done, which is the consistency, which is, you know, building her list, building a team, building a community, and just literally applying some of the principles. There's a sneeze, like it's like right here. I had to pause for a second, but building those principles that are inside some of the Teachable Tuesdays, like the avatar training and speaking to the right people. If you just get out there and you start applying what we're teaching and showing and coaching you guys, like, you guys can go have that problem. Here's my problem. I'm working on, I want to have a problem where I have so many people joining my team that I need to hire a virtual assistant just to keep up. Yep. Because I can't handle it all myself. That's the problem that I want to have. We all have problems, But the beauty is you get to pick and choose what problems you want to focus on. And that's what I love about the book by Mark Manson. It's over there on my bookshelf. It's called The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F. And it's, you don't realize what the theme of the actual book is, but you think it's like, oh, I'll just have this I don't give an F attitude. And that's not really the theme of the book. The theme of the book is realizing and accepting that we all have to go through life. We're all going to have to deal with problems, but you get to pick and choose what problems you want to focus on.
Right.
So you can focus on good problems like, man, so many people are joining my business. I can't even keep up. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? What a great problem to have. That's what I want to focus on. I don't want to focus on, that just means I got to make more videos. I just don't have time for this. Like, do you want to focus on that problem? Or do you want to focus on, man, too many people are joining. I can't even keep up.
Perception shift. That's exactly what that is. What are you focusing on? Focus Friday.
Boom. So plain and simple, guys, you guys got a week. You guys got till Focus Friday, next Friday, the 6th. Think about that for a second. You guys got until next Friday, the 6th to be at director and above. And that's not the be all that end all. If you try and, you almost make it, it's obviously the effort and everything that's going to count, and it's going to help you guys build and grow. That doesn't mean that we're not going to do it again. It's just going to mean that next week you're not going to get onto the webinar that's on the 11th, which is okay. If you want to let it be okay, or you can get out there and go hustle and grind and figure out a way to do it. So you guys just got to make a decision right now, today. Do you want to let, lack of results define you? Or do you want to smash through that and be like, you know what, I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to find a way. I'm going to hustle. I'm going to grind. I'm going to do whatever it takes. And I'm going to shift my perception, shift my focus, and figure out a way to make it happen by next Friday. And I guarantee you, the folks that want to go do it will make it happen.
Yeah.
The folks that come up with excuses won't. Friday will come and you'll be like, oh, I tried, but I just couldn't find anybody to join. And then it's like, yeah, did you really try though? Or did you just check the box and say that you tried? There's a big difference, guys.
Huge difference.
Yes.
Yeah, Michaelan it's 5 enrollments. Yep.
It doesn't matter if it's gold, platinum, or titanium, and they can be combined. It can be 3 golds, 2 platinums, or, 1 titanium, 2 golds, and 3 platinums. It's as long as it's 5 personal enrollments, that gets you to director. Now you are labeled inside of the commission, inside of the members area as gold director, platinum director, titanium director. But director is director. Okay. Director is director. So if they're all golds, then you'll be gold director. If they're all platinums, you'll be platinum director. If they're all titaniums, you'll be titanium director. If it's a combination of all of them, then you'll be gold. Whatever you have 5 of is basically what the rank that you would be at.
Yep. And have your focus be that you expect to get 5 sales. You expect to help 5 people.
Yep.
Because what you expect comes, what you hope for does not. It's not one day I'll get it. Oh, it's for other people. No, bro, it's for you. And you saying it's for other people, they can do it, but you can't, is stupid. That is so stupid. Do not think that. Expect it. The literal definition of expect is likely to happen. That's literally the definition. So if it's likely to happen that within 7 days, not even 1 person you help per day, 5 people, that's it. 5 people who want to make money and save money, or both. You did it. So you got to expect that there are other people that you know right now, or that you will attract soon, who want to make money and save money. You want to. Why wouldn't they? You attract what you are, not what you want. You attract what you are, not what you want. Okay. You've got till the 6th. You've got till the 6th to get 5 people on your team and help them out. And then guess what? Ripple effect, help them duplicate the process. Literally everything that you guys need is in this Facebook group. Literally everything. We are giving you for free every single tip and trick we know that has worked for us, and then makes me mad when I only get 3 sales. Wouldn't you like that to be the problem? Right?
Who wouldn't want that?
But you've got to expect it. You can't hope for it. You can't one day it. You have to expect it now because, again, going back to your success is guaranteed. If your success is guaranteed and you constantly vibe in that phrase and you constantly expect that your success is guaranteed, you would show up so differently today. You would reach out to people. You would follow up with them. You would not care what they think. You would not feel salesy. You would put out a piece of content with your freaking face because people want to connect. They don't want a robot behind the scenes. They want to hear from you. Think about why you signed up. Did you sign up because of one YouTube video? Did you sign up because you never talked with me or whoever your sponsor is? No. You signed up because there was some type of connection. You understood your pain. You understood the dream you have, and you felt SHG was your solution. That's the connection. You have to do that when talking with people, connecting. So focus on getting and helping 5 people. Then you'll be opened up to a very exclusive webinar. We'll have, let me think, 4 or 5 people, including Daniel and I, still keeping it a good, 45 to 50 minutes. 5 additional people who have never been on before who are going to accelerate your results and allow people to just, hey, here's my card. Where the freak do I sign up?
Mm-hmm.
And if you want that, go after it.
We've literally done several webinars where once we get 30 minutes in and we show people how to make and how to save, they're literally like, where do I sign up? Where do I sign up?
Where do I go?
Yeah. And that's going to happen. That's going to happen. I want to answer Michaelin's question. This is a great question. So everybody pay attention. She says, and when you get to director, that opens up the 3x12 matrix. So when you become a consultant, which is 2, that opens up your 2x10 matrix. When you get to manager, which is 3, that opens up your 3x10 matrix. When you get to director, which is 5, that opens up your 3x11 matrix. And when you get to executive, which is 10, that opens up your 3x12. So pay attention to that. And also anytime we do anytime somebody ranks up and we do the congratulations posts, I have that in those posts there. So you guys can see that. But that's that. It's also, it's in the comp plan. If you guys go into the corporate site and you click on the corporate training website, and also there's a PDF document that says PowerPoint. It's in there. All of that stuff is laid out in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, director, you would have a 3x11. So you almost have the whole thing, 3x11.
Get your focus on only putting your head down and hustling. I'm not saying work harder. I'm saying work smarter. Again, literally everything in this group is designed to help you out and give you the exact formula, just like we talked about on Tuesday, the exact formula for how you can accelerate your business. Focus on helping 10 people. That's it. 10 people. I've got 10 people just like who live here in Colorado with me. Okay. And the majority of my family's in Utah. 10 people. I am not saying go bug your family and friends. I am saying lead with confidence. See the difference there? Some of you will get that. Some of you won't.
Yep.
Stop spitting out your banky.
Yeah. I've literally had people on teams in the past that were like, and they, you can tell where the confidence is. They're like, hey, well, I want to share this with my friends, but I'm pretty sure I know a few, they'll just probably say no. I was like, great. Sounds like you should just quit right now. Because you're deciding for people. You're literally deciding for people. And that's not what they think about. That's not what they think about Savings Highway. That's not what they think about the opportunity. That's what you feel about yourself. That's your confidence in yourself. You're deciding for them. And guess what? You're literally you're never going to get sales and signups because you're literally just you're going to decide for everyone. Yeah. They're probably just I'm not going to talk to them because they're probably just going to say no. But guess what? If you shifted your perception of yourself, if you shifted your perception in your abilities and you realize that you weren't selling, you were sharing and inviting, there's a big difference between that. And you just said with confidence, passion, energy, excitement. And you said to a friend, neighbor, spouse, whoever, someone that you'd never talked to in a chat and said, man, this thing is so exciting. It is helping so many people on our team save and make money. You've got to check this out. Mm-hmm. And then you ask some qualifying questions like, hey, have you seen how people are saving and earning money with this? Mm-hmm. Here, let me show you our other Facebook group. Check all these results. Go look at all these great testimonials. Mm-hmm. And you did that with passion, energy, excitement, and confidence. I'm willing to bet that if you just rinsed and repeated that process enough times, you would get people in. You would have people interested.
You would have people excited about it instead of being sold about it. It comes from them when you lead with passion, energy, and excitement. If you come across salesy, of course you're going to be salesy. Hello. But lead with passion, energy, and excitement. Have something be real for them, just like it's real for you. Why did you sign up? Lead with that. And use the ATM method. That was a very, very simple version of using the ATM method. But if you guys are not using the ATM method, hello, get into that Facebook group that I just put in the comments and start using the ATM method. If you don't know what the freak I'm talking about, go look at Teachable Tuesday, ATM method. It's in the guide section.
Yes, indeed you do. Let me share my screen. I want to remind everybody too that we were just talking about this the other day. Like how many people actually use the training site for this information? So let me share my screen really quick here, guys. I just want to, this is just kind of a friendly reminder here in our team training site. Okay. You guys have over here. I know most of the people come here to get your links. You guys come here to get email swipes. You guys come here to get your funnel links, your sales page links, all that good stuff. But over here under join our team, you guys see this link right here that says Teachable Tuesday. All right. Right there, you guys can go ahead and click that. And when you do, it literally brings up every Teachable Tuesday that we've done. Okay. So I know sometimes you guys will go to the Facebook group and say, hey, where's the Teachable Tuesday on blah? Where's the Teachable Tuesday on Craigslist? Where's the Teachable Tuesday on the ATM method? Oh, I don't know. Right here on our team training site. So you guys can go into our team training site at any point, click that link that says Teachable Tuesday. You got the ATM method, you got Facebook training 2, you got YouTube basic training, tracking tags, you got endless content, you got the daily disciplines. Remember those things? You got RVL, results, value, lifestyle, your perfect avatar, killer training there, defining your call to action. They are all right here on our team training site. And all you got to do is literally just go to any one, click on it, and then boom, it takes you right to our team, like right to the link that you guys need to go to. Okay. So just a friendly reminder, if you guys are looking for those Teachable Tuesdays, don't be afraid to look in our team training site. Okay. How's everybody doing? Okay. So there you go, my friends. I think that's about it. Now you guys just got to get a poop or get off the pot, man. Just decide. Decision time. Will you be at director by next Friday? Claim it right now.
Claim it.
If you guys are not at director right now, claim it below. Say, I claim it. I claim it. I claim it. I will be there. All right. If you guys are not at director right now, claim it below and say, I claim it. I will be there. And next Focus Friday, we're going to get a list of everyone that is director on our team. Mm-hmm. We're going to get you guys the Zoom link and we're going to start hustling, motivating, grinding, and doing whatever we got to do to get as many people on that webinar for the 11th as possible. And we will close sales for you if you're getting people there.
Yep. Guys, look at these comments. Okay. And then we'll wrap up with this. How empowering does it feel when Michaelan, for example, you say, yes, I will be at director by next Friday. I claim it. If you expect it, don't be surprised when you hit it by like, I don't know, Sunday. You know what I mean? Because could you imagine if you're like, I want to be a director, but then you get double that? You help double the amount of people. Expect it. Mic drop.
Yep. Many of you guys are claiming it. Awesome. So keep those comments coming, guys. If you guys are claiming that you guys are going to be at director or above by next Friday, comment, I claim it. I'm trying to like, Facebook is just weird sometimes with these like things there. All right, cool. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up. I actually have a live webinar coming up at the top of the hour. Going to go rock out, going to go have some fun. Other than that, my friends, you guys have an awesome, awesome weekend. Get out there, go take action, go focus on what you need to do between now and next Friday. We should give a prize if anyone can name how many times during this webinar we've said the word focus. Maybe that'll be our.
I don't know. Were you focused enough?
I don't know.
Get that?
Maybe we should focus on getting people to count the word focus. Anyway, sidetrack. All right, guys, rock and roll. Have a good weekend. Get out there, go crush it. And you guys know what you need to do. Next week is a big week for you. And by the way, if you have not got your event ticket yet, go, for the love of whoever, go get your event ticket. I booked my flights, my hotels booked, my flights booked, literally ready to roll. Can't wait for June. Can't wait to see many of you guys there. I'm flying in early on Friday, so I can't wait. We'll get in around 9-10ish, so can get settled in the hotel, can have lunch and just hang out with anyone that's there and get to know you guys and maybe meet some of you guys ahead of time. And man, looking forward to that. But go get your event ticket. Events are life-changing, and I hope to see you guys there.
Awesome. Sweet, guys. Make it a good weekend. We'll see you for Mindset Monday.
Later.